Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today, we're going on a trip across America to uncover some of the most glamorous, most photographed, most iconic streets this country has ever seen. These are the streets that scream success, that ooze sophistication, that have captivated hearts and imaginations for generations. From the bright lights of New York City to the sun-kissed beaches of Miami, we're diving into the history, the glamour, and the allure of these legendary locations. We're talking about streets paved with dreams, lined with history, and pulsing with an energy you won't find anywhere else. So buckle up, get ready for some serious wanderlust, and let's hit the road to experience the most luxurious streets in America. First up, we're heading straight to the heart of the Big Apple, a city that never sleeps, a city that embodies ambition and luxury, New York City. And when it comes to iconic streets in New York, there's one that stands head and shoulders above the rest: Fifth Avenue. Picture this, towering skyscrapers, glittering storefronts displaying the most coveted names in fashion, and a constant hum of energy that's intoxicating. Fifth Avenue isn't just a street, it's an experience. It's a runway of fashion, a parade of wealth, and a living, breathing testament to the American dream. For over a century, Fifth Avenue has been synonymous with luxury. It's where the Astors and the Vanderbilts built their opulent mansions, places like the Frick Collection and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. These weren't just homes, they were palaces, and they set the stage for Fifth Avenue's reign as a dress for the elite. And speaking of elite, let's talk shopping. Tiffany & Company, anyone? From the iconic Tiffany Blue Box to the dazzling diamonds inside, this store is a legend. And right next door, you've got Bergdorf Goodman, Saks Fifth Avenue, Gucci, Prada, you name it, it's here. Walking down Fifth Avenue is like stepping into the pages of a fashion magazine. It's truly a shopper's paradise. But Fifth Avenue is more than just shopping. It's a place to see and be seen. It's where you might spot a celebrity on their way to a photo shoot, or a socialite strutting their stuff in the latest couture. It's a place where dreams are made of, and everyone who's anyone wants to be a part of the magic. Next stop, we're trading in the skyscrapers for palm trees and sunshine as we land in the heart of Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive. Get ready for some serious star power because this is where Hollywood glamour meets high-end fashion. Imagine cruising down a street lined with palm trees, the California sun glinting off the chrome of a Rolls-Royce convertible. You glance to your left and see a movie star browsing designer sunglasses, while to your right, a fashion icon steps out of a limousine, paparazzi flashing. This is Rodeo Drive, where every day feels like an award show after party. This 2-mile stretch of luxury boutiques and designer flagships is a playground for the rich and famous, and those who aspire to be. It's a place where you can find everything from a $10,000 handbag to a multi-million-dollar sports car, all within a few blocks. Rodeo Drive is all about making a statement, and the architecture here is no exception. Take the House of Bijan, for example. This men's couture boutique is housed in a bright yellow building that's impossible to miss. And then there's the 2 Rodeo Drive complex with its cobblestone streets and European-inspired architecture. It's like stepping into a whole other world. But beyond the glitz and glamour, Rodeo Drive has a fascinating history. It started as a humble dirt road, but in the 1920s it began its transformation into the luxury destination it is today. And that transformation was cemented in the 1990s, thanks in part to a little movie called Pretty Woman. Remember that iconic scene where Julia Roberts goes on a shopping spree? That was Rodeo Drive, and it solidified its place in pop culture history. Today, walking down Rodeo Drive is like walking onto a movie set, and you never know who you might bump into. Hold on tight because we're about to trade in the glitz and glamour for something a little different. The vibrant, eclectic, and always entertaining Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Get ready for a sensory overload because this street is a feast for the eyes, ears, and soul. Imagine this, the air thick with the scent of beignets and chicory coffee, jazz music spilling out from every doorway, and a kaleidoscope of colors reflecting off the balconies adorned with wrought iron. This is Bourbon Street, where history, culture, and a whole lot of fun collide. From its earliest days, Bourbon Street has been a melting pot of cultures. It's been ruled by the French, the Spanish, and even pirates. And all those influences are still present today, creating a unique atmosphere you won't find anywhere else. As you stroll down the street, you'll be surrounded by buildings dating back to the 18th century, their weathered facades whispering tales of a bygone era. But don't let the history fool you, Bourbon Street knows how to party. As the sun sets, the street comes alive with the sounds of live music. Jazz, blues, funk, you name it, you'll find it here. And of course, no trip to Bourbon Street is complete without experiencing a traditional New Orleans second line parade, where brass bands lead a joyous procession through the streets. But Bourbon Street isn't just about the party atmosphere, it's also home to some of the best food in the world. From classic Creole dishes like gumbo and jambalaya to more modern takes on Southern cuisine, your taste buds will be in for a treat. Get ready to put on your sunglasses and crank up the Latin beats because we're heading to the Sunshine State, to a place where the party never stops, Ocean Drive, Miami. This iconic street is a visual feast of pastel-colored buildings, vintage cars, and of course, that stunning Atlantic Ocean view. Imagine this, the warm ocean breeze blowing through your hair, the sound of salsa music in the air, and a parade of vintage convertibles cruising down the street, their chrome gleaming in the sun. This is Ocean Drive, a place where Art Deco architecture meets beachside glamour, and the energy is always buzzing. Ocean Drive is like stepping back in time to the 1930s, the golden age of Art Deco. Everywhere you look, you'll see those signature geometric designs, pastel colors, and sleek lines. It's a photographer's dream, and it's no wonder that Ocean Drive has been featured in countless movies and TV shows. But Ocean Drive is more than just a pretty face. It's also a hub for dining, nightlife, and of course, people watching. Whether you're looking for a romantic dinner overlooking the ocean, a wild night out at a salsa club, or just a place to sip a mojito and soak up the atmosphere, Ocean Drive has something for everyone. As you stroll along the street, you'll pass by sidewalk cafes, trendy boutiques, and world-renowned nightclubs. And of course, no trip to Ocean Drive is complete without a visit to the beach. Just across the street, you'll find the soft, white sand and turquoise waters of South Beach, the perfect place to relax and soak up the sun. So if you're looking for a taste of paradise, a dose of history, and a whole lot of fun, Ocean Drive is calling your name. Just be prepared to be swept away by the energy and the beauty of this iconic Miami street. Get ready to experience the heart of the Midwest, a city bursting with energy, architecture, and style, Chicago. And when it comes to iconic streets in the Windy City, there's one that stands out as a true testament to its grandeur, the Magnificent Mile. Imagine this, towering skyscrapers piercing the sky, their glass facades reflecting the blue waters of Lake Michigan. Below, a bustling street lined with flagship stores, historic landmarks, and a vibrant mix of locals and tourists alike. This is the Magnificent Mile, where history meets modern luxury, and the energy is electric. This iconic stretch of Michigan Avenue earned its nickname for a reason. It's home to an impressive collection of architectural masterpieces from the neo-Gothic Tribune Tower to the sleek modern skyscrapers designed by the likes of Mies van der Rohe. But the Magnificent Mile is more than just a feast for the eyes. It's a shopper's paradise, with flagship stores of every imaginable brand, from luxury designers to department store giants. Whether you're looking for the latest fashion trends, unique home decor, or that perfect Chicago souvenir, you'll find it here. And when it's time for a break from shopping, the Magnificent Mile offers a diverse culinary scene. From Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy cafes and classic Chicago-style hot dog stands, there's something to satisfy every palate. But perhaps the most captivating aspect of the Magnificent Mile is its ability to seamlessly blend the old and the new. Historic landmarks like the Wrigley Building and the Drake Hotel stand tall alongside modern architectural marvels, creating a visual timeline of Chicago's evolution. So, whether you're drawn to its architectural grandeur, its world-class shopping, or its vibrant energy, the Magnificent Mile is an experience not to be missed. It's a true testament to the spirit of Chicago, a city that embraces both its past and its future with open arms. Well, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of some of the most luxurious, most iconic, and most unforgettable streets in America. We've strolled past designer storefronts, soaked up the sun on sandy beaches, and felt the energy of cities that never sleep. From the historic charm of Bourbon Street to the Art Deco glamour of Ocean Drive, these streets aren't just destinations, they're experiences. They're a reminder that America is a land of diversity, of dreams, and of endless possibilities. Thanks for joining us on this luxurious journey through some of the most iconic streets in the USA. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep on rolling.